Begin this lesson. I want to give all praise, honor, and the glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh, Bahashem, Rakakwadash. Yahweh being the true name of who the world ignorantly calls God. Bahashem means in the name, and Yahweh Shai is the true names of who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ in the Paleo Hebrew. And the Rakakwadash is the Holy Spirit or the Spirit Holy, which is being sent down right now from our Lord and Savior Yahweh Shai Mashiach, our High Priest in the heavens. All right, and we come out here. I want to give double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone that rule well, and peace and blessings be multiplied on all you brethren preaching this word in all sincerity and truth. Shalom to the hopeful elect, all the hopeful elect out there, the 144,000, and the great multitude, men, women, and children. The Lord will have mercy on in these last days. Shalom. It's your brother Dama Agabar out here with another live lesson to come out here as we do week in and week out to prophesy and chant down Babylon the Great, which is known as America in the Holy Scriptures. All right, and this place is definitely on its way out. All right, and as we we come out here week in and week out to prophesy to you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, which make up the 12 lost tribes of Israel. All right, and we're out here as we've been commissioned by the Lord to come out here and to gather and fish for the elect. All right. All right, we're not here to save all so-called black people, all so-called Mexicans, Latinos, and all Israel. We're only here for the elect, all right? The rest of 2/3 of our people, hey, they're going to have to face their judgment and be destroyed here in Babylon the Great for their lack of faith, for their lack of repentance, and their lack of trust in Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, all right? And as the topic has been for the last couple of days, out and about amongst Israel is this whole situation of that movie Leave the World Behind, and that trailer for that movie called Civil War. And this is something that we've been prophesying and warning you Jakes about ad nauseum, for the last 14 years, starting with the elders and the apostles. We've been telling you Jakes that Jacob's trouble was on the way. We've been telling you that a financial collapse was coming, that this system was about to be totally changed, and this world that is ultimately about to be erased and changed and done away with, man. Via why they just recently came out with this movie, which was produced by Barack Obama Clock, Nimrod, was Leave the World Behind. And what are they trying to display, and what the message they're trying to tell you in that movie is to leave this current world behind, because these devils are coming with this new world order. They're coming with this great global reset, which the world as you know it right now is about to be done away with. All right, this America that you've loved, this America that you've been so accustomed to living in is about to be ultimately changed, man. All right, they're about to do away with your constitutional rights. They're about to take away your right to bear arms, your right to free speech, your right to gather in assembly, your right to have a so-called religion. They're about to tell you that you don't own your children, you don't own any rights, man. And they're about to do away with this world as you know it. So kiss this world goodbye. And that was one of the main messages that movie, Leave the World Behind, was trying to, show you people out here. But as we know, the majority of you people are going to watch that movie just for entertainment value, and the meaning and the whole message of that movie is going to go over the majority of you people's heads, man. Because you're all living in La La Land. You're all confused. You're all drunken, but not with wine. You're so caught up in the ways of this world. You're caught up in your daily life. You're caught up in the BS that this world has, that veil of this false illusion of reality that this world has pulled over your eyes, that you can't see past that. Even when you got the men of the Lord coming out here week in and week out, putting our lives on the line, as Elder Malcolm would say, risking our lives and our freedom to do so, you just scoff and mock, and you just pass on by as if we're not even out here, man. But here it is. The Lord is reaching his hand out to our people. He's trying to give you a warning. He's using his prophets to tell you what the hell is about to go down. Even now, it's to the point to where even Esau is coming out and blatantly telling you what he's about to do. All right, because those movies, man, those movies are not just movies. Those are, these elites speaking to one another. And the guy even said it in the movie. What's his name? Mahershala Ali. He said it in the movie. He said, basically how he was meeting with the higher ups, and basically he basically told him that, he's about to meet with those people that secretly rule the world. And eventually, right after that, he told him that he called him and said, "Hey, man, take care of yourself. Basically, I'm about to go away for a while." So they basically giving the these other people in the know the heads up of what's really about to happen here in this society, man. All right, and it's not a coincidence you've been hearing all of these senators and these mayors and these higher ups coming out and telling you that prepare for cyber attacks. Oh, Klaus Schwab said it himself. It's a frightening scenario. The next this cyber attack is going to make the C-19 pale in comparison, man. So they're already programming you people and letting you know that these things are about to happen. But the majority of these people out here, they see that and they hear it and they hear us say it, but they just take it, they just have normalcy bias, man. They just want to go on believing that this place is going to continue on. This is going to be the place that they're going to grow old and die in and see their kids raised up, see little Pookie and Ray Ray graduate, get a scholarship, go to college, maybe go and play for Colorado, the University of Colorado, and play for Deion Sanders. Look, that shit ain't happening, man. All right, these devils are about to close the curtain on Babylon the Great America, man. And they're literally coming, they can't make it any plainer of what they truly are about to do. So that's why you have to ultimately leave this world. Matter of fact, let me get that real quick before I get into these other precepts I got. Because the Lord is putting the spirit on Esau to just come out and tell you what he's going to do. We've been out here warning you. Now it's to the point now to where, hey, the warning is about to be up, man. The Lord is really about to let Esau get buck wild and pull the plug on this whole society and come in with great wrath and bring in this new world order, man. And you, Jake, need to wake the hell up, man. You need to really understand what's truly happening in this world around you and where this world is about to come. And before that happens, you need to get right with Yahweh Shem Yahushua. You need to repent, get on your knees, and beg the Lord for mercy, man. Listen to the prophets. Listen to the men of the Lord. Repent. Return to Yahweh Shem Yahushua, because he's about to let Esau go buck wild out here, man. He's about to let this devil come down with that great wrath, because he hath but a short time. All right? Hey, and the Lord's about to remove the prophets off of the highways and the byways, man. He's about to allow Esau to bring in this cyber attack, which is going to shut down the internet completely. It's going to shut down the banking system. He's going to completely shut this whole shit down, man. That's what that movie was trying to tell you, man. And he's going to blame it on Russia. He's going to blame it on MAGA followers, Trump followers, colluding with Russia to bring in a cyber attack to shut down this whole society. And when he fixes it, everything is going to be, the whole world as you knew it is going to change, and you're going to have to leave this old world behind, and you're going to have to get down with this digital slave system that he's about to implement, man. All right, because after he pulls the plug on this shit, hey, the only way you're going to be able to be identified or to be seen in Esau's eyes as not an enemy of the state or a terrorist, or he's going to tell you, look, I don't know who the hell you are. Like I said in that movie, the trailer to Civil War. Well, what type of an American are you? And guess what? You're going to have to prove what type of so-called American you are, or what type of citizen you are via this digital system he's about to implement. All right? Because once he pulled that cyber attack, man, he's going to tell everybody, look, if you want to be on board, you want to buy, you want to sell, you want to be identified, you want to get on the internet, you want to travel, you want to do this, you're going to have to link all of your biometrics, and you're going to have to be on this digital grid system, man. Point blank, period. See? So while all you, Jake, is still thinking that this world is going to go on as you know it, things are going to just continue on, you're about to have a good, you're going to wear your little stupid matching pajamas on so-called Christmas, open your presents, and ring in the new year, thinking that everything is going to continue on as it is, you're going to be sadly mistaken, man. Because 2024 is going to be the year where everything is going to change, man. All right, let me get this. This is 2 Corinthians chapter 4, verse 18. It says, while we look not at the things which are seen, but at the things which are not seen, which is ultimately the kingdom of heaven, the world to come. And that's why the Lord is allowing Esau to do what he's going to do. And that's why this system has to collapse, and it's going to be ultimately destroyed, man. So your mind should be on the kingdom of heaven, man. Your eyes should be on what Yahweh Shem Yahushua is about to establish, and what you need to be focusing on to prepare yourself to enter into that, man. Because it's going to come with a sacrifice. It's going to come with you having to separate yourself from this world, forgetting all your dreams and your hopes, which we've already made the investment. We've already, flushed our hopes and dreams of America down the toilet, man. Hey, we're just here surviving, man. We're just here doing what we got to do until the Lord brings in the kingdom to come. And that's why we're prepping and preparing ourselves for the world to come, not this current world as we see it right now, because we know, like I'm about to read, man. So we're not looking at the things which are seen, and that's the problem with 2/3 of our people. That's why those two main characters in that movie, as the elder brother in Vegas did that lesson, that was their problem. You know, they were looking at the things which are seen. They were too caught up in the world that they grew up in the world that they knew, to where when all hell was collapsing and the whole world was coming to an end, they could only focus on, you know, the things that they could see, the life that they were accustomed to. The little girl just wanted to watch entertainment and watch Friends and be entertained, and the little boy just wanted to, he was your average everyday soy boy. You know, he was weak. He couldn't get girls. He couldn't get boxed. He was insecure. He was weird. You know, here it is. The whole world is changing right before their very eyes, but they were still focusing on the things that were seen, man. We're looking at the things which are not seen, which is the kingdom to come. It says, for the things which are seen are temporal. Let's look up this word for temporal. You know what? I'm going to have to do it like this. Right? This whole situation is temporal, man. This is not the kingdom of heaven. This shit ain't going to last forever. And these elites are telling you that they're about to bring this world as you know it to an end. So let's look at this word for temporal. See, but a lot of people don't have that sense of mentality, you know? They think that, you know, this place is going to go on forever. Hey, these elites are about to pull the plug, man. They're already talking about bringing in a cashless society. So that means that this financial system as you know it, they're about to change it completely. You're not going to be able to have cash. You're not going to be able to put money in a mattress, have a savings account, have some money tucked away for a rainy day. It's all going to go completely digital, to where the government is going to have complete control over your money, over your your bank, so-called bank account, how you can spend, when you can spend it, on and tell you what you can and cannot spend it on, man. See, so here's the word for temporal. The word is proskeros. Proskeros. It says, for a season, enduring only for a while, temporary, you see? And that's what that movie was trying to get through to everybody, man. Leave the world behind, you know? We know that Esau's going to try to bring in his new world order. He has his idea of what he's about to establish, which that's all going to get totally nuked. It's going to be destroyed, but still, he's still letting you know the world that he's trying to bring in, and that this current system as you know it is over. But this whole world as we know it, this first heaven, you know, as we know it, is temporal. Hey, the season's over. It's like, you know, you watch these different shows, how they got seasons. Well, this is America's last season, man. This is the last season of Esau's rulership on this planet Earth. Hey, and the Lord's about to destroy it. He's about to bring in the kingdom of righteousness, man. And that's why we're so passionately waiting on the return of Yahushua. It says temporary, for the occasion. This is the Strong's definition. So proskyros, for the occasion only, temporary. Enduring for a time, for a season is temporal. All right, let's go to some of these root words. You see, it says, but the things which are not seen are eternal. And what's eternal? The kingdom of heaven, man. You know, a kingdom that's going to be in rulership and never is going to fall. A kingdom that's never going to be left to other people. We're going to have, how's it go? A kingdom that never fadeth away. I can't think of the precept at the moment, but you know, this is where everything is. This is what your mind should be focused on, man. The things that are eternal, not this temporary situation, man. All right, and it's on its last legs left. Who knows what the hell 2024 is going to bring, man? But I tell you this, it's not going to be pretty. You just have Biden saying that he's about to go to straight up war with Russia, and guess what? The American military, they're not meeting their recruitment demands, and they're already talking about having a draft. Who the hell you think they're going to put on the front lines? Who the hell you think they're going to draft to go fight this war? It's not going to be the sons of the grandsons and the nieces and nephews of Joe Biden and these politicians. It's going to be your children, your sons, your daughters, man. They're going to put them on the front lines. They're going to send them to the great meat grinder, man. You see? So with all these things going on, man, our people, it's time for you to wake up, man, and to really see what the hell is really going on, man, and come out of this world, man. All right? So you're not going to be a partaker of the destruction and the wickedness that's coming into this place. And like I said, we've been warning you, Jake, time in and time out, man. And and that's just one aspect of it, man. You know, you watch that movie, they didn't really show you what happened on the other side of town. They showed you what those few people was going through over there in the suburbs, over there in the nice areas. But when they looked across the bridge, what did you see happening? Complete and total chaos, man. Smoke, fires. You know, everybody that was in that city was completely trapped in that city. And you know what was happening over there. They didn't really go into detail, but we know you had 2nd Ezra's, the 15th chapter happening over there, man. You know, people being invaded, people busting each other head. People was they was trapped like rats, man. And you know, it was mad murder, death, kills going on over there on the other side of the town, man. You see? And this is what these devils are looking to bring, now order out of the chaos. And we've been warning you, Jake, over and over and over again that these things is about to happen. You know, and what are you, Jake, doing? Still settled upon your leads, still bullshitting, still partying, still chasing the bag, worried about social media clicks, worried about going on these stupid ass podcasts trying to talk about the differences between men and women. But you ain't figured, if you ain't figured out how to be in a relationship, if you women ain't figured out how to be women yet, and you men ain't figured out how to be men yet, then it's too goddamn late, man. Right? You just gonna perish here in Babylon the Great, you know? Hey, because we're far beyond all the bullshitting and the pity patting and all the you know, this worldliness, man. You know, like I said, hey, that movie showed you exactly what these elites are trying to do, and they ain't even hiding it anymore, man. And they're already telling you people that, look, the border is wide open. There's terrorists all throughout this country, which we know a lot of that shit is orchestrated. We know Esau's going to use a lot of that to his advantage, but it's the point that he's putting it in your face what's about to happen in this near future. It's called the revelation of the method, man. He's telling you, Jake, exactly what he's going to do. And like I said, hey, this is, I'm pretty sure this is the last few warnings y'all going to get from Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, man. Because we've been telling you. Hey, because whenever Esau decides to do the next big thing, man, he's going to lock down the society, man. He's going to bring in martial law. He's going to bring in, the troops. He's going to bring in these UN troops. He's going to totally shut this shit down, man. And you, Jake, going to be out here confused, not knowing what the hell to do. And guess what? That blood is not going to be on the hands of the prophets, the men of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. Ultimately, the prophets, a great millstone, because we've been out here warning you and telling you over and over and over again, man. While the rest of these other Israelite groups are telling you to get married, they out here doing setting up schools and doing all this weirdo weak shit. We've been out here telling you the straight truth, giving you warning from Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. All right, so let me start getting some of these precepts I got, man. You know, we can't make it any more clear, man. You know, we can't make it any more clear. You know, the warnings. Hey, we've been warning, man. We've been telling you. You know, and you, Jake, have been letting it fall upon deaf ears. So, hey, whatever you're going to get is what you're going to get, man. This is Ezekiel chapter 33, verse 1. Again, the word of Yahweh came unto me, saying, Son of man, speak to the children of thy people, and say unto them, when I bring the sword upon a land, if the people of the land take a man of their coast and set him for their watchman, and if when he seeth the sword come upon the land, he blow the trumpet and warn the people, then whosoever heareth the sound of the trumpet and taketh not warning, if the sword come and take him away, his blood shall be upon his own head. You see, and that's what you see happening, man. You know. We've been out here blowing the trumpet. What is the trumpet? The trumpet, we're blowing the trumpet telling you that danger is coming. The sword is coming, man. We've been telling you that. Matter of fact, let me get that real quick. We've been telling you that the day is going to come to where it's going to be a time of Jacob's trouble, man. We've been telling you that this devil was going to pull the plug on this economy, that he was going to use order out of chaos, use different so-called terrorist attack. You know, he was going to bring in this massive cyber attack and totally, he's going to bring in a cyber attack, man, and shut everything down, which is going to bring chaos and confusion, you know? We've been warning you and telling you that, man. We've been telling you that this devil is going to come down with that great wrath. Let me get that real fast, man. This is Revelation chapter 12, verse 12. Let's start at 10. It says, and I heard a loud voice saying in heaven, now is come salvation and strength and the kingdom of our God. You see, like I was reading in 2 Corinthians. This is why your mind needs to be on the things that's not temporal, but the things which are eternal, which is what? The kingdom of our Lord, the return of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, the return of Yahushai, our salvation, man. Being delivered out of this captivity, out of this hell. You see? That's what your mind should be focused on, not the here and now. This is all temporary. This shit ain't even real. This reality ain't even real. It's all fake, man. It's an illusion. It's a veneer of real life, man. None of us are really living, especially if you're a Negro, Latino, or Native American of the 12 tribes. You're not living here. This is captivity. This is hell, man. All right? This is not real life. You're not even eating real food. You're not even breathing clean air, man. You know? You're a goddamn slave here in this society. So you're not living. You're living, but you're not, you're living, but you're not living, man. And the majority of you who don't have this truth who don't have this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, you're spiritually dead any goddamn way. So you're double dead, man. You're dead because you're spiritually dead. You don't know who the hell you are. You don't know who your power is. All right? And you're dead because you believe that this, you know, this false reality that we're living in is real life, man. This ain't life. This ain't living. This is pure hell, man. This is captivity. This is enslavement. This is punishment. See? It says, I'll read that again. And I heard a loud voice saying in heaven, now is come salvation and strength in the kingdom of our God and the power of his anointed, for the accuser of our brethren is cast down, which accused them before our God day and night. This is what Esau's doing. He's literally accusing you before the Most High day and night, praying to the Lord, telling the Lord, look how wicked your people are. Look at them eating pork. Look at them being homosexuals. Look at them blaspheming your name. Look at them with a Christmas tree in their house. You know, look at them killing one another. Look at them bowing down to false gods, worshiping so-called white Jesus, man. And he can go on and on with all of the iniquity and the wickedness that our people are caught up in. Even though he's the main culprit and the main one pushing it on our people, but at the same time, he's still accusing you to the Heavenly Father and praying against you that that the Lord stays putting his foot up our asses, man. You see, it says, and they overcame him by the blood of the Lamb and by the word of their testimony. You see, and that's what's going to deliver the elect out of here, man, is our testimony and our faith in Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua. Nothing in this world can offer you that, man. Nothing that so-called black culture or Mexican culture or the American culture is not offering you that type of that way out, man. It's not offering you salvation. It's not offering you a way to where you can return back to Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua in all truth and sincerity. It's leading you down the path of straight death and darkness and being lost and confused, man. You see? It says, and they love not their lives unto the death. And that's a major problem for our people too. You love your life here, which you ain't even living, but you love this wicked American system because it allows you to be a demon. It allows you to be adulterous. It allows you to be a thug and a slut and a tramp and you know, a fuckboy, you know, a Christian, an American, black, and all these different, you know, wickedness, man. That's why our people love this place so much. And this is why a lot of our people are going to end up taking the MOTB, because you love this wicked, sinful, wicked life that you're afforded here, you know, to do here in Babylon the Great, man. You see, but the elect, hey, we've been forsook our lives, man. We've been said to hell with this place, forsook it, and return to Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua. You know? We're no longer stand upon him that smote us, man, but we're stand upon Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua in truth, man. It says, therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe unto the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he hath but a short time, you see? And this is why he's going to bring in, that's why he's going to use this cyber attack. That's why he's trying to bring in, you know, this world that can, you know, this great global reset, man. This digital slave system. You see? But here in the meantime, Jake is lost in the sauce, not knowing what the hell is going on, man. Even though we're out here warning you and telling you what this devil is going to do. You know? It says, then whosoever heareth the sound of the trumpet and taketh not warning, if the sword come and take him away, his blood shall be upon his own head. He heard the sound of the trumpet and took not warning. And all you, Jake, you've heard you know about the Hebrew Israelites, man. You know what we're out here prophesying and what we're speaking about, man. And during the pandemic was a great time where a lot of you, Jake, sat down and you really listened to the men of the Lord. You see, so you heard the warning, you heard the sound of the trumpet. We've been telling you that this man, that the devil was about to come down with great wrath. Economic collapse was coming. The time of Jacob's trouble. You know, the cyber attack. We told you that the Lord's going to plague Egypt with the plagues as before and bring darkness. We've been told you about 2nd Ezra, the 15th chapter. You know, we done warned you about everything that the scriptures told us to warn you about, man. So you've heard the sound of the trumpet, but you didn't take not warning. So therefore, hey, when it comes, it's going to be on you, man. When all hell breaks loose and what you see in that movie really comes in real life, which that movie pales in comparison to what's really going to be going on out here, man. It's going to be complete and utter hell that no movie could ever paint the picture of how bad it's going to be out here, man. All right? So, therefore, hey, we've done our job, man. It says, he heard the sound of the trumpet and took not warning. His blood shall be upon him, but he that taketh warning shall deliver his soul. Yeah, you'll save your life, man. Because part of you taking heed to the warning is you ultimately coming back to Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, man. Repenting and preparing yourself for the hell that is to come. You know, forsaking this world, doing a 180, repenting, man, acknowledging your filthiness and your sins and your rebellion against Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, and now you're putting full trust in Him, not in the system, not in FEMA, not in the MOTB, not in this world to come, but in the return of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, man, and the kingdom He's about to establish, and being taken up into the chariots, man. And watching our enemies be held as we're taken up and delivered, and praising Yahweh Bashim Yahushai with the song of Moses and all the things that come with our salvation. That's where your trust and your faith is going to be in, and that's how you're going to save your life, man. All right. It says, but if the watchmen see the sword come and blow not the trumpet, and the people be not warned, if the sword come and take any person from among them, he is taken away in his iniquity, but his blood will I require at the watchman's hand. You see, and we don't want to be in that be on that side of the coin. Which a lot of you Israelite groups, you're on that side of the coin, because you ain't out here warning Jake, man. You ain't out here warning Jake about the MOTB. You ain't out here telling Jake. A lot of you Israelite guys, y'all don't even get on Esau, man. They don't even get on the World Economic Forum. They don't even go into giving Jake the proper warnings, telling them what's really about to go down here, man. Like I said, a lot of you niggas just worried about having debates, selling merchandise, not rebuking one another, and being this go along to get along spirit, man. And the law and wear fringes, man. That's all. A lot of you mainstream 501c3 logo rocking Israelite groups are all about, man. You ain't really out here warning Jake what's happening, man. You niggas is just making rap videos and doing all type of other worldly bullshit, linking it with this ministry, acting as if you sound like T.I. son, like you standing on the business of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, man. You standing on your own business and you fulfilling your own belly, man. And the Lord sees it and the Lord knows it, man. And the Lord's gonna deal with you niggas for that shit. It says, verse 7, it says, so thou, O son of man, I have set thee a watchman unto the house of Israel. Therefore thou shalt hear the word at my mouth and warn them from me. See? Let's look at that word for watchman. All right? I can say this at Great Millstone. Hey, we standing upon our watch, man. Hey, we out here being those faithful dogs. We out here barking. We out here going into everything, even at the risk of getting our channels taken down, man. We still gonna give you the warning. See, but a lot of these other Israelite groups, they PC, man. They're safe. And you ain't giving the proper warning. Y'all ain't really out there blowing that trumpet, man. Let's get that word for watchman, man. And the word is sapa. It says to look out or about, spy, keep watch, observe, to watch closely. And what are we watching for? We're watching for these prophecies, and we're also watching for the, we're watching as form was warning you about our enemies coming in like a flood, telling you about, what these devils are about to do, warning you that these cyber attacks and these terrorist attacks and all these things that this devil is about to use to bring in this new world order. We're telling you all the plots and the scheme, the secret councils, man, going into the COP stuff, going into, the World Economic Forum, going into shit that Noah Harari is telling you how these devils are about to try to, create their own digital godhead and digital kingdom here on this planet Earth. We go into everything here at Great Millstone, man. But then you got guys like Nate calling us conspiracy nuts. Well, hey, guess what? Hey, if you're a true watchman, then you're a conspiracy nut, because you're watching out and seeing all these different things that this devil is doing, and you're reporting on it, and ultimately you're filtering it through the words of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai and prophecy, man. Matter of fact, let me show you a couple things. A couple of these articles, which I'm not going to read them, but I'm just going to read the title of them, man. Look at this. It says, so this is how you know it's about to happen. Whether it's, like I said, they're about to do this cyber attack, whether it's going to be actually done, or, whether it's going to happen on some means that we don't know about, or these devils are ultimately orchestrating it, man. And they got the technology to do all of that shit, man. I was watching this podcast, and not even a podcast, I was watching Redacted, and that dude Clayton was saying how he went to some of these companies to where you have this cyber technology. It's called cyber kills, where, man, hey, through these different, like the Mossad and those small hats and these different companies, man, they literally can use all of their technology to make the street lights weaponized. They can make a street light turn red while it's just flashing green. And they got these other cyber kill switches to where, like they showed you in that movie, uh, Leave the World Behind. They have the technology to where they can literally take control of these driverless cars and these Teslas, man. Why the hell you think they recalling all of those Teslas? They literally have the ability to where they can lock you in one of these self-driving cars and run that shit into a tree. They have the technology in the back doors to tap in to lock into all of those types of things, man. Why the hell you think they want all gas-powered cars to be done away with in 10 years from now? For you to have all these electric vehicles and smart vehicles, all those shits have back doors within them, to where here it is, you hop in one of those cars, they can just lock. They showed you that on Kingsman. Remember when Eggsy didn't shoot the dog and then he drove the taxi cab to old boy's house, and then when he was about to fight the dude that was beating his mom, old boy from the Kingsman, he rolled the windows up and locked the door and drove the damn cab to his house, man. So they're showing you that they have this different technology. They have these kill switches and these different back doors inside all of this smart shit and smart grids and smart cars and all this shit, man. See? Jake's better wake the hell up, man. But look at this. It says, sun's strongest solar flare in years knocks out radio frequencies. And that ain't all. Watch this. So they're already preparing you for cyber attacks and power outages. Look at this. It says explosion at Con Edison power plant in New York City. It says certain neighborhoods in the Big Apple plunged into darkness. The globalists have been threatening the U.S. citizens with an imminent cyber attack. Will the chaotic planned event just come in time for the holidays or closer to the election? So they're already showing you what they want to do, man. Like I said, it ain't no coincidence this movie just came out at the exact same time, right when they want to produce all this shit, man, that Leave the World Behind. And what did they show you in there? Cyber attacks, power outages. Shit, they was even using those acoustic radiation weapons on the people where they was ringing. They know that was making their ears hurt, man. See, these are all the things these devils are about to unleash out here, man. And we've been out here telling you and warning you that these things are coming, man. So, hey, like I said, that movie was more than just a movie, man. That was these elites telling you what they're about to do. You see, and Klaus Schwab said that shit about, what, a couple years ago? The frightening scenario, you know? And he told you, prepare for a more angrier world, man. All right? Hey, when the lights go out, hey, people are going to be frustrated. People are going to be scared. They ain't going to know what to do. It's going to get worse and worse and worse, man. All right? Hey, and you Jakes, man, hey, you ain't got no excuse. All right? Hey, the prophets, we've been doing our job, man. And I pray that Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua is pleased with the job that the prophets have been doing, you know? And that, hey, when these things come to pass, that we're protected, man. This is Hebrews chapter 2, verse 1. Therefore, we ought to give the more earnest heed to the things which we have heard, lest at any time we should let them slip. Yeah, everything that's written within here, man. And ultimately right now, dealing with, you know, the warning that we're given, the things that are about to come. You know, what this devil is about to bring down upon the people here to establish his agenda and his goals. All right? It's about to get ugly as hell out here, man. It's about to be real nasty. It's about to be real terrifying out here. And hey, we've been telling you, man. When you Jake, but you know, Jake don't get, you know, Jake wait too goddamn long. That's the problem with our people. You procrastinate until the last minute. And a lot of you are going to try to get it when it's too late. Let me get this real fast. All right? You're going to get it, but it's going to be too late for a lot of you, man. Matter of fact, let me get this. You know? And you ain't got no excuse. You ain't got no excuse, man. Read Psalms, the 19th chapter. All right? This is Proverbs 1:24. It says, because I have called and ye have refused, I have stretched out my hand and no man regarded. But ye have set at naught all my counsel and with none of my reproof. I will also laugh at your calamity. I will mock when your fear cometh. See? Hey, and great fear is coming. The time of Jacob's trouble is going to be a very fearful time. Hey, when they, you don't think those people over there in New York, when them lights went out for that little bit of time that it happened, you don't think that they were afraid? Especially those of them that may have watched the movie and have seen that movie and they saw probably the prophets and seen videos on YouTube explain it, and then that shit happened that exact same day. Well, you don't think they were afraid? You see? But like I said, people don't want to really realize it until it's too late, until the lights go out and it's dark and 911 don't work and your television don't work and you're going to be looking for answers, but there ain't going to be no answers for you to have, man. But see, that's why the men of the Lord and the prophets, you should thank Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, because these things are not going to catch us off guard. We're already ahead of the curve. We've already been spiritually prepared and spiritually know these things are coming. So it's not going to be such a shock and a surprise unto us. We're going to have comfort. We're going to be more in a Zen-like state of mind, man. But the rest of these people out here, they're going to be confused, man. And that's when a lot of you are going to be trying to run to Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. You're going to try to find the prophets. But for a lot of you, it's just going to be too late, man. All right? Hey, and we ain't going to feel sorry for you. The Lord ain't going to feel sorry for you. See? This is Ecclesiasticus chapter 5. Get to the point. This is Ecclesiasticus chapter 5, verse 6. And say not, his mercy is great. He will be pacified for the multitude of my sins. For mercy and wrath come from him, and his indignation rested upon sinners. You see? And a lot of this is going to be done for the indignation to rest upon 2/3 of our people, the sinners of our people, the wicked of our people, man. Because like I read in Proverbs, hey, the Lord stretched out his hand. He tried to get you to be corrected, to be reproved, to repent, to see the error of your ways. But a lot of you in the spirit of, oh, the Lord know my spirit, he ain't tripping, he got me. Well, we're going to see, man. Because this Ecclesiastes, the 5th chapter says otherwise, man. It says, make no tarrying to turn to the Lord, and put not off from day to day, for suddenly shall the wrath of the Lord come forth, and in thy security thou shalt be destroyed and perish in the day of vengeance, man. You see? And that's why you got to fear Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. You got to take this message seriously, man. Because this is not us speaking. This is Yahweh Bashem Yahushai speaking through us, man. All right? And we've telling you the Lord's about to bring his wrath and his fury and his indignation, man. So you need to make the proper adjustments and do what you got to do. All right? It says, when your fear cometh as desolation and your destruction cometh as a whirlwind. And that's what this whole, that's what you saw happen in that movie on the other side of town. Hey, all those people, their fear came as desolation and their destruction was as a whirlwind because it just happened overnight, man. Remember, they went from being on the beach to being on a vacation, not having to care in the world, enjoying themselves, to all of a sudden that damn boat coming upon the shore, scaring them half shitless. And they ran home, and then after that, hey, just like that, everything went from normal to unnormal, man. You see? And they was trying to drink, drink their problems away. They was trying to, party and dance, trying to do everything they could do to take their mind off the reality of what was really happening. And guess what? When it happens here, this is not a movie. You ain't gonna be able to press pause. You ain't gonna be able to stop it, man. He's gonna be fully immersed, totally in it. You see? It says, then shall they call upon me, but I will not answer. They shall seek me early. Yeah, you're going to be seeking the prophets. You're going to be seeking the Lord. You're going to be on your knees praying, please, Lord, save me and my family and my children. But then when you had all this time prior to that to repent and to come back to the Lord, to have your prayers heard, to make your body a living sacrifice, to forsake this world, man, to wake up to the real reality of what's really happening and to make, provision for your souls, you didn't want to do that, man. But like I said, just like classic Jake fashion, you procrastinate and wait until the last minute was going to be too late, man. When those doors of mercy are shut, that's going to be it, man. It's going to be it. See if I can get that, man. It's going to be too late, man. Hey, because the mercy has an expiration date on it, man. Just like when Moses, let me see. See if I can find this real fast. Oh, look at this one. This is Psalms chapter 25, verse 10. I'll start here at 6. Psalms 25 and 6. Remember, O Yahweh, thy tender mercies and thy loving kindness, for they have been ever of old. Remember not the sins of my youth, nor my transgressions. According to thy mercy, remember thou me for thy goodness' sake, O Yahweh. Good and upright is Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, therefore will he teach sinners in the way. The meek will he guide in judgment, and the meek will he teach his ways. All paths of the Lord are mercy and truth unto such as keep his covenant and his testimonies, you see? And those are going to be the ones that's going to receive the mercy from Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. But like I read in that Ecclesiastes, the 5th chapter, hey, his wrath is going to rest upon sinners in the 2/3 of our people that haven't made the proper provisions, nor have you been seeking unto Yahweh Bashem Yahushai in all truth and sincerity, man. So it says, what? It says, then shall they, back in Proverbs 1 and 28, then shall they call upon me, but I will not answer. They shall seek me early, but they shall not find me. Yeah, because that mercy is going to be through for you, man. And that mercy is only going to be preserved and given to his elect and to his chosen. Those that are, the Israel of the Most High. You know, those that truly believe that Yahweh Bashem Yahushai is and the rewarder of them that diligently seek him. The majority of our people ain't seeking after Yahweh Bashem Yahushai nor his righteousness, man. They don't even give 2 shits about it, man. So a lot of our people are even atheists, man. You know, a lot of our people believe, these Christians, they believe they're already saved. They ain't got nothing to worry about. They can eat a whole pork chop sandwich, man. They can still celebrate Christmas. Still, do all this wickedness. As far as they're concerned, hey, as long as they believe in Jesus Christ, they think they are right, but they not. Like the brother did that video of that one chick, sounded like she was from Australia or somewhere over there in Australia. She had that dream to where she came to the realization that the Lord is not as merciful and just all loving as she thought. She had a dream that she made it into heaven, but her 2 children, the Lord shut the gate on their ass and said, no, I ain't saving them. The hell with them, and the hell with everybody else that was out there. And she realized that the Lord is not as loving and as sweet as she thought. That he was austere and he was serious and he didn't play that shit, man. You see, that's the Lord that we fear. That's the true nature of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, which you're not going to learn in the church. You're not going to learn that from this world, but from the prophets and the men of the Lord. Hey, and what I'm reading right here is showing you, the austerity and the austerity and the seriousness of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. So this shows you that cuts that whole Christian that all you gotta do is believe the Lord is your that so-called JC is your Lord and Savior, and you can receive salvation. Well, right here it says that they're gonna call upon him, but the Lord says he's not gonna answer them. So that proves that you can't just say that you accept the Lord Jesus Christ as your Lord and Savior, and that's all you got to do, and you'll be saved. Whereas it tells you hear that in verse 28, they shall call upon me, but I will not answer. It says they shall seek me early, but they shall not find me. So that cuts that whole lie, man. You see, the Lord is only going to be only going to answer the call to those that are his chosen, those that are his elect. It says, for that they hated knowledge and did not choose the fear of the Lord. You see? You got to choose the fear of the Lord. That's the beginning of being accepted by the Lord. That's the beginning of wisdom. It's the fear of the Lord, man. So that you be obedient and you be fearful not to disobey or go against what the Lord commanded you to do, man. You see, that's something that the people don't know. See, that's what your fear of the Most High is taught by the commandments of men. Hey, we teach it through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, man. You see, it says that they would none of my reproof. That they would none of my counsel, they despised all my reproof. And where is the reproof coming from? The prophets, man. Therefore shall they eat of the fruit of their own way and be filled with their own devices. So that means ultimately, hey, whatever you put over the Lord, whether it be your family, whether it be your career, whether it be chasing money, whether it be being a damn adulterer, hey, whatever you have put over the Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, he's going to use that very same thing to destroy you and to judge you and to to be your ruin, man. You see? So go back to this Hebrews, man. It says Hebrews 2:1. It says, therefore we ought to give more earnest heed to the things which therefore we ought to give the more earnest heed to the things which we have heard, lest at any time we should let them slip. See? It says, for if the word spoken by angels was steadfast, and every transgression and disobedience received a just recompense of reward, how shall we escape if we neglect so great salvation, which at the first began to be spoken by the Lord, and was confirmed unto us by them that heard him? See? And who's the one that heard Yahweh Bashem Yahushai and came and delivered the message was the prophets, man. So we can't let these things slip. You can't let these warnings that we're out here warning you pass you by, because it's 100% true and it's accurate, man. So you can't let these things slip. You got to be aware. Let me get that in the NLT. Got Hebrews 2. See? But what is a lot of Jake doing? Hey, they, like I said, during the whole pandemic, they was sitting down, they was listening, they was getting edified. But now, once they ease the pandemic and they let them go back into the spring, into the summer, to go back into the world, they ease the restrictions, they banished the 6 foot in the mask. Hey, you let these words slip, man. And you went back into the world and you forgot all about Yahweh Shem Yahushai, man. So therefore, hey, the Lord got something for you. This is Hebrews 2:1. It says, this is in the NLT, it says, so we must listen very carefully to the truth we have heard, or we may drift away from it. See, a lot of you people have drifted from this word. Like I said, during the pandemic, Jake was dialed in. Jake was listening. But now, once he eased the restrictions, he let you back into the world. Now you let this word drift away from you, and now you out here looking stupid as all hell. And now, more things that we have been prophesied that was going to happen, now it's happening, man. I remember 9 when I first came into the truth, others were speaking about the financial collapse, telling us about the Weimar Republic, how the dollar is this whole funny money, how this is a debt-based system, and how it's eventually going to go belly up and it was going to crash. Now we're living in a time, 11, 12 years later, now we're literally seeing it come to pass right now before our very eyes, man. And I just did a lesson earlier this week where you have the Rothschild come out and say, look, now is the time for a cashless society. And we know that those are the major banking families of this world, man. They're the ones that want to bring in the CBDC. They want to bring in this cashless society. That's their agenda, and that's their plan for this world. And we literally see it taking place right before our very eyes, man. The same with the MOTB. It's literally happening. So back here in Hebrews 2:2 in the NLT, it says, for the message God delivered through angels has always stood firm, and every violation of the law and every act of disobedience was punished. So what makes us think we can escape if we ignore this great salvation that was first announced by the Lord Yahushua himself and then delivered to us by those who heard him speak, which were the prophets, the disciples. And now they're here all over again in the reincarnation here in Babylon the Great, giving you that same message, man. And you got a lot of our people who are going to let this word slip, and it's going to cost you your lives, man. It's going to cost you your salvation. All right? All right, I read that. See what I had next, man. Oh yeah, let's get this, man. Hey, because playtime is over, man. The Lord is just about ready to stick a fork in this place, man. Like I said, now he's allowing these elites to come out and telling you even more blatantly what they're about to do. Now they do it in a movie form, and that totally cuts that jerk off vocab Malone. Oh, they believe in, these movies. They believe they watch these movies and tell you what happened in these movies. But that's how Esau relays his messages, man. That's how he uses his predictive programming. That's how he, uses the revelation of the method. This is how he tried to, bring his own self-fulfilling prophecies by putting this shit in his movies. And it's also signals and his signs to those that are in the know. You see? And guess what? We're not in darkness, man. We're the sons of the light. So we pick up on these things. But a carnal, fathead snake like him, he ain't spiritual. So those things don't make sense unto him. They're foolishness unto him. And that's why he's ultimately going to be ensnared and taken by these things, man. All right? This is the book of Matthew, chapter 24, verse 30. Let me see. I'll start up. This is Matthew 24 and 34. Verily I say unto you, this generation shall not pass till all these things be fulfilled. Heaven and earth shall pass away, but my word shall not pass away. But of that day and hour knoweth no man, no, not the angels of heaven, but my Father only. Here's the point. But as the days of Noe were, so shall also the coming of the Son of Man be. For as in the days that were before the flood, they were eating and drinking, marrying and giving in marriage, until the day that Noah entered into the ark, and knew not until the flood came and took them all away, so shall also the coming of the Son of Man be. That's what you see happening right now. Everybody's going on with their wicked business as usual, man. Jake ain't looking at the signs that's happening. Jake ain't being able to put 2 and 2 together. But they can tell you everything about everything else. They can tell you about the playoffs and who's going to make it to the Super Bowl and shit. Who's going to be first team all pro. Oh, the Lakers got a good chance, They can, tell you all of the celebrity gossip and the celebrity slop. But when it comes far as, prophecy, they're fucking clueless as all hell, man. They ain't got no clue what's going on. And when you try to tell them, they don't want to hear it because it's really, it's not of this world. It doesn't tickle their fancy. Ain't nothing that they really want to believe or hear anyway because, like I said, they got normalcy bias, man. They just want to hear, you know, everything's gonna be all right. Get your money, bad bitch, boss baby, all this weirdo, stupid shit that don't mean a goddamn thing, which is a temporary situation, which is about to be flushed down the toilet pretty soon, man. Which these elites, like I keep mentioning in the movie, leave the world behind. This world that you know right now is about to be left behind, man. You know, all this social media bullshit going live, all these niggas with they going to these different restaurants and critiquing the food and it's slapping, whatever the hell they say. All that shit is about to be done away with, man. All these dumb women with their makeup tutorials, you know, all of these podcasts with the Fresh and Fit podcast, and all these niggas in their podcasts talking about this worldly bullshit. It's all about to come to an end, man. As soon as Esau pulled this fucking cyber attack, all of you niggas making money off of the internet, you influencers, all your net worth is about to go completely to zero, man. All right. And if you want to bet, you're gonna have to sign up to this devil's digital slave system, man. Which you ain't gonna be able to do any of that shit you was doing before anyway. So it's all vain, it's all stupid as hell, man. The only thing that really matters is prophecy and what the will of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua is. You see, and that's where our mind frame is. That's what our eyes are focused on. We're looking past America, you know, and we know the things that are coming. So we're spiritually preparing ourselves to detach fully from this society, man. But even before that, hey, we're still out here to give you Jake a warning, man. Hey, and Esau is about to come with it, man. Like I read in Revelations 12 and 12, and I saw the video the one brother put up with those new goddamn DARPA robots, man. And believe me, what that new one, what's it called? The Optimus. You know, it's more sleek, it's more cool looking. Hey, whatever Esau was showing you, that's the base model of what he really has, man. He had the one with the goddamn, you know, here's your weapon. That motherfucker was shooting that goddamn Tesla truck up. Hey, that ain't nothing compared. They got shit out here way more deadlier, way more harmful on some Terminator shit, man. And they're all, the brother saw the video with the damn, the robot was throwing up the damn horn hands. I ain't gonna throw it up. And we know who's programming these robots. They got the spirit of Esau on them, man. They got the spirit of these elites. They got the spirit of murder, death, kill, man. And these robots are going to be used to execute the vengeance and the wrath of these elites upon you American people out here, man. That's why they ain't giving a shit about the military. That's why they was pumping them full of that spider juice. That's why they're turning them all into women, because eventually they're not going to need these fucking American soldiers, man. They got some of these hired goons, these UN troops, these foreign troops. They got them to a certain extent, but they probably got millions and millions upon these fucking robots in the warehouse somewhere, and it's gonna be like some I Am Legend shit. They're gonna send them out on the city, and they're gonna be getting busy on you people out here, man. And not only that, hey, they got more biological weapons. They got more shit cooked up in these labs that they can release. You know, they got drones. You know, watch that movie Civil War, man. There was literally drone striking their own American citizens because they know eventually it's going to be seditious out here. They know people are going to rise up. People are waking up to a certain extent, and people are really going to lose it when they just blatantly start taking away your constitutional rights and telling you we don't give a fuck. Nigga, martial law, sit your ass in the house. You know, you're going to see niggas out here, I know my rights, you're going to be marching. Hey, they're just going to unload on all of you, man. They're going to be giving them to incapacitate on prejudice, you know, to terminate with extreme prejudice, man. Anybody caught out after the curfew after a certain point, they're just going to just start laying all you niggas down and piling up all your bodies in the ditch and digging a hole and just burying you all in those ditches and in those holes, man. You see? That's why, yeah, your only salvation and your only protection from it is Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, man. Let me get this real quick before I get this precept. See? And we know what time it is, man. Salaki, let me get this. This is Isaiah chapter 41, verse 14. Let me read up. This is Isaiah 41 and 10. It says, "Fear thou not, for I am with thee. Be not dismayed, for I am thy God. I will strengthen thee. Yea, I will help thee. Yea, I will uphold thee with the right hand of my righteousness." You see, the Lord's going to have to strengthen us, man. This is why divine intervention is heavily upon the minds of the elect and those of us who are in the know, because we know what Esau has and what we're up against. Hey, without divine intervention, without the help of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua, we're finished out here, man. And this is why faith has to be a core part of our belief, because it's going to be through faith that we could lift mountains. It's through our faith that Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua is going to strengthen us. Let's get this word for strengthen. Let's see what it is. Because we're going to need it, man, especially in these mortal bodies, man. The word is amatz. It says to be strong, alert, courageous, stout, solid, hard, make firm, to be determined, make oneself, prove superior to exhibit strength, be strong. You see? This is what the Lord is going to do for his elect, man. He's going to put that within our spirit. He's going to activate us and turn us up, man. Some of us are going to receive spiritual power. Vocab Malone, these guys talking about grabbing tanks. Well, hey, how else are we going to defend ourselves from what this devil has as far as this military-industrial complex, man? Look at that movie, Forget the World. When they dropped those sound wave weapons, they were totally helpless against it, man. All they could do was put their hand over their ears and fall down onto the ground, into a ball, and just take that like Diddy, man. Hey, the Lord's going to have to literally strengthen us and activate us to be immune and impervious to shit like that, man. And we wholeheartedly believe that through faith, man. It says, I will strengthen thee, yea, I will help thee, yea, I will uphold thee with the right hand of my righteousness, which is Yahushua. It says, behold, all they that were incensed against thee shall be ashamed and confounded. They shall be as nothing, and they that strive with thee shall perish. See? So we're gonna have to put these troops and these army men to flight, man. And if you don't believe that and you don't have faith in that, then guess what? You're not going to be defended, man. Lord willing, I can find that next. It says, thou shalt seek them and thou shalt not find them, even them that contended with thee. And brothers had plenty of dreams where they received spiritual power from Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua to fight against the enemies that was coming up against us, man. Hey, because the men of the Lord, hey, we don't have guns, we don't have weapons, we don't have no standing army, man. You see? That's why we got our forefathers like Samson. Look what he did with that jawbone of an ass, man. You know, look what King David did in his establishing the sovereignty in the kingdom of Israel to bring 40 years of peace of Solomon, man. He was fighting those lion-like men of Moab, you know, King David's mighty men. Hey, I believe those men are here right now on this very day, and they're going to be strengthened, and they're going to be activated at the time appointed, man. It says, they shall be, it says, thou shalt seek them and shall not read that. It says, for I, Yahweh, thy power will hold thy right hand, saying unto thee, fear not, I will help thee. Fear not, thou worm Jacob. You see, and we are like a worm. We're defenseless and helpless against Esau's military, his guns, his tanks, his drones, his biological weapons. All these things we're totally defenseless against. We don't have no carnal defense against none of these things, man. But our help is going to come from on high through the faith and spirit of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua. It says, and ye men of Israel, I will help thee, saith Yahweh, and thy Redeemer, the Holy One of Israel. Behold, I will make thee a new sharp threshing instrument having teeth. Come on, man. What is that? That's spiritual power, man. You see? He's going to make us, let me read this in the NLT. Thou shalt thresh the mountains and beat them small, and shall make the hills as chaff. Thou shalt fan them, and the wind shall carry them away, and the whirlwind shall scatter them, and thou shalt rejoice in Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua, and shall glory in the Holy One of Israel. You see? And that's how you know that this is going to happen on this side, because in the kingdom of heaven, we're already going to be perfected. We're already going to be delivered from our enemies. So why would we need to have help from our enemies if we're already in our kingdom? With new bodies and immortality. We're not sinning. We're not going to have a reason for the Lord to come up against us or to bring our enemies up against us. So that's how you know that this is talking about this time that we're in now. Let me read this in the NLT. This is Isaiah 41:10, NLT. It says, don't be afraid, for I am with you. Don't be discouraged, for I am your power. I will strengthen you and help you. I will hold you up with my victorious right hands. See, all of your angry enemies lie there, confused and humiliated. Anyone who opposes you will die and come to nothing. You will look in vain for those who try to conquer you. Those who attack you will come to nothing. For I hold you by your right hand, I, Yahweh, your power. And I say to you, don't be afraid, I am here to help you. Though you are a lowly worm, O Jacob, don't be afraid, people of Israel, for I will help you. I am Yahweh, your Redeemer. I am the Holy One of Israel. You will be a new threshing instrument with many sharp teeth. You will tear your enemies apart, making chaff of mountains. You will toss them into the air, and the wind will blow them away. A whirlwind will scatter them. Then you will rejoice in Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai. Hey, we're going to do them like LeBron James. You know, when he got the powder and he throw it in the air and blow that shit. That's how we're going to dispose of our enemies in the time to come. You see, but hey, that takes faith, man. You see, and that's what the Lord is coming to do, and to come on the behalf of his elect, man. All right? And like we said, like I was saying, hey, this devil's about to come with it, man. He's about to bring out all of his goodies, all of his toys, all of his weapons, man. And it's mainly going to be aimed at you Jakes, man. You see? He's coming. You know, Esau's coming. Let me get this. This is Ezekiel chapter 21, verse 9. It says, Son of man, prophesy and say, thus saith Yahweh, say a sword is sharpened and also furbished. See? And what is that sword? Esau's weaponry. Like I said, his drones, his tanks, his military that he's going to have coming in here. All these different military weapons. Flamethrowers, man. You know, biological weapons. Hey, these killer robots, these killer AI robots, which he's already using killer AI drones over there in the land of Israel with those small hats and those Palestinians via those drones. He's hooking those drones up to artificial intelligence, and they don't have no remorse. They don't have no sympathy, and they program them to kill all enemy combatants, man. They don't, and we know the majority of them people over there being slaughtered are men, women, and children. And he's doing it via, you know, an autonomous robot that don't give a shit about you people, man. He's going to do the same thing here, man. You know, hey, they're going to release the drones. They're going to release these robots out here, man. And why do you think they're getting rid of the police force? Okay, of course, because they want all chaos to ensue. They want all hell to break loose. But eventually, they're going to have, you know, a whole goddamn robot police force, like that movie Elysium. You see what those robots was doing when they was coming into the city when they broke old boy's arm. You know, they was walking and they knew that he was a criminal. He was on the, you know, basically he had, when they scanned him, he basically had priors. And they treated him like a criminal that he was. They grabbed him up against the wall. He was trying to be funny. They broke that nigga arm, man. And then took him to the courthouse where he had to speak with another AI robot who didn't have no sympathy or no remorse. He was trying to be funny. The robot was like, oh, you trying to be funny? It wasn't funny. And he dealt with him harshly, man. You see? This is the type of world that Esau is about to drop you people into, man. It says, it is also sharpened to make a sore slaughter. It is furbished that it may glitter. Should we then make mirth? Right, you shouldn't be making mirth because we're not in the time of making mirth. We're not in the time of peace and safety and love, man. Hey, we're in a time of war, hatred, death, famine, destruction, and judgment, man. You see, but Jake, they're not in that type of spirit. Jake is in that happy, happy, joy spirit, that Ren and Stimpy spirit, man. Thinking that it's all a party and everything is a party. Like I said, Jake's thinking about Christmas right now. Jake is thinking about that Christmas ham, the Christmas presents. Drinking the eggnog, you know, having them stupid ass matching pajama sets, going to the grocery store with a nappy headed woman, man. But you ain't thinking about the hell and the sword that Esau is about to drop on you niggas probably at the end of this year to come in 2024. It says, should we then make mirth? It contemneth the rod of my son as every tree. And he have given it to be furbished. Now who's giving the sword? How about Shemel Shai is giving the sword to this damn devil Esau to make a sure slaughter, to bring judgment upon 2/3 of our people, man. You see? It says, and he have given it to be furbished, that it may be handled. This sword is sharpened and is furbished to give it into the hands of the slayer. See? Who's that slayer? Esau. And he has all these different modes of these different modes to implement this slaughter and to use that sword. Remember, that's Esau's blessing, man. You see? And he has it pointed at you, Jakes, in your neighborhood, and your family, and your wife, and your children, man. Ultimately, through the spirit of Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai. It says, cry and howl, son of man, for it shall be upon my people, It shall be upon all the princes of Israel. Terrors by reason of the sword shall be upon my people. Smite therefore upon the thigh. See? It's going to be pointed at our people, man. Let me get this other one I want. See? Let me get this, man. Hey, because it's coming and it's not going to stop, man. Hey, and the Lord's going to allow Esau, give him the green light to do these things. The Lord's going to let Esau get busy on 2/3 of you jakes, man. And that's why, like I said in Proverbs, he's going to lie. He's going to laugh when your fear cometh. He's going to mock when your destruction cometh, man. He's ultimately going to use the Assyrian, Esau, Edom, the rod of his anger, to come up against you jakes, man. This is Jeremiah chapter 15, verse 3. I'm going to start that one, shit. This is Jeremiah 15:1. It says, Then Yahweh said unto me, though Moses and Samuel stood before me, yet my mind cannot be toward this people. Cast them out of my sight and let them go forth. And it shall come to pass, if they shall say unto thee, Whither shall we go forth? Then shalt thou tell them, Thus saith Yahweh, such as are for death to death. You see? And it goes to show you the true nature of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai. He ain't this all loving, cuddly, wuddly, I love everybody, come to me children type of power, man. You see? This is going to be the judgment of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai. It happened before. He's going to put this same spirit out here again. You see? And this is when it happened. You know, that's why it said you're going to seek, these Jacob are going to seek the Most High early, but you're not going to find him, man. And when he allows this great terror, this great sword to come, and he allows the judgment to come down upon 2/3 of you, Jake, you're going to try to find the prophets. You're going to try to find the men of the Lord. You're going to try to find answers, but you're not going to find it, man. Hey, and this is the answer the Lord is going to have unto you, man. It says, such as are for death to death, and such as are for the sword to the sword, and such as are for the famine to the famine, and such as for the captivity to the captivity. And I will appoint over them 4 kinds, saith Yahweh, the sword to slay, and the dogs to tear, and the fowls of the heaven, and the beasts of the earth to devour and destroy. You see? And we don't want no parts of that, man. But hey, a lot of that is being reserved for 2/3 of our people. You see? And when it comes, there's nothing you're going to be able to do about it, you know? You're going to be left there you're going to be in it all the way up until your neck. And the Lord's going to take off all pity, man. You see? And the Lord's going to be fair in doing it because he reached out to you. You know, he gave you a second chance, man. He gave you the opportunity to repent. He showed mercy. He showed loving kindness, man. He is a forgiving power. But a lot of you, Jake, took his kindness and his mercy for weakness. So therefore, you're going to beg for mercy, man. But guess what? You're not going to find it, man. All right? Let me get that real quick, too. See? So, hey, the Lord's about to open up out here, man. And it ain't going to be nice. It ain't going to be pretty. See? This is Isaiah 10:5. O Assyrian, the rod of mine anger, and the staff in their hand is mine indignation. You see? And who's the modern day Assyrian? Esau, Edom, man. See? Like I said, you see all these robots, their DARPA technology, man. Hey, that's all part of the sword of Esau, Edom, and it's really the judgment of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai on the left hand side. He's gonna let Esau, man. Esau got some shit you niggas can't even imagine, man. And he's about to let Esau bring a lot of that shit out here to get 2/3 of our people and a lot of you heathens that are here in America, man. You see, all of you scoffers, all of you heathens that scoff and mock against the prophets, you know, 2/3 of you niggas that refuse to raid, Lord, he coming, man. And we gave you nothing but warning and warning upon warnings, man. It says, I will send him against an hypocritical nation. Who's the hypocritical nation? You Israelites, you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. You're the biggest hypocrites out here. You know, besides Esau, you're a hypocrite too, man. All right? It says, and against the people of my wrath will I give him a charge to take the spoil and to take the prey and to tread them down like the mire of the streets. You see, that's part of that sword, man. That's part of that great sword that Esau has. You see? And the Lord's going to let Esau get B-U-S-Y out here. B-U-S-Y. On you Jakes out here, man. You see? This is let me get this. This is Jeremiah 17:5. Thus saith Yahweh, cursed be the man that trusteth in man, and that maketh flesh his arm, and whose heart departeth from the Lord. That's 2/3 of our people. You trust in man. You trust in the society. You trust in the almighty dollar. You trust in your gun, your pistol. You trust in your own wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. You see? It says, and you've departed from Yahweh Shem Yahushua. It says, for he shall be like the heath in the desert, and shall not see when good cometh, but shall inhabit the parched place in the wilderness, in a salt land and not inhabited. See? It says, but blessed is the man who's trusted in Yahweh Shem Yahushua, and whose hope the Lord is. For he shall be as a tree planted by the waters, and that spreadeth out her roots by the river, and shall not see when heat cometh, but her leaf shall be green, and she shall not and shall not be careful in the year of drought, neither shall cease from yielding fruit. See? Because the elect is going to always be delivered and taken care of, man. Hey, when all hell is breaking loose and people is out here getting their judgments and bodies on top of bodies, and it's just going to be mass death, and second Ezra, which I'm going to get right now, is happening, hey, the elect are going to be taken care of, man. All right? We're going to have food to eat when it's famine. We're going to have water to drink when it's a drought. We're going to be protected and delivered when all hell is breaking loose out here, man. But the rest of you, the rest of our people, hey, not so for you, man. All right? Let me get this too, man. It's another thing they showed you in that movie. And it's another thing that's about to be a reality here too, here soon too. Because when all this hell is breaking loose, Jake think they're gonna, Jake think they're gonna have some type of relief. They think they're gonna be able to just smoke up a pound of weed or drink a gallon of liquor and try to, like I showed you in that movie. When all hell was breaking loose, they always trying to find something to take their minds off of the reality of what was really happening, man. You see, but hey, none of it really worked, man. Because they was all still catching hell, and they was all still, it just wasn't working. It still was chaotic. It still was terrifying. See? And this is Isaiah chapter 24, verse 7. This is the new wine mourneth, the vine languisheth, all the merry-hearted do sigh. The mirth of tabrets ceaseth, the noise of them that rejoice endeth, the joy of the harp ceaseth. Right, it's just like it happened in that movie. Hey, just when this devil turned the lights out, man, and he pulls that cyber attack, all the mirth is going to cease, man. No more concerts. You ain't going to be able to bump your music. You're not going to be able to put on the Bluetooth and hear a song, man. No more comedy shows, no more concerts, no more movies, no more clubs, no more party scenes. It's going to just all cease just like that, man. And that's when the reality is going to set in that, look, this is it, man. It's some serious shit that we're in. All right? And a lot of you are going to be looking to try to find some type of comfort when there ain't going to be no comfort, man. Like I said, smoking that weed ain't going to comfort you. Drinking that alcohol ain't going to comfort you. The only thing that's going to comfort anybody is mainly the elect, is the prophecies and the things written in the scriptures, man. This is our comfort, the words of the Most High. Knowing what's to come. Knowing the things that are to come. You see? That's what's going to give us comfort in those days. But the rest of you, hey, you're going to be mourning and you're going to be sorrowful, man. It says, they shall not drink wine with a song. Strong drink shall be bitter to them that drink it. You see? You're going to try to drink your problem away, but that bitter drink is just going to make it more and more bitter. Because usually you'll drink and you'll take your mind off of whatever the hell is bothering you. But in that case, the Lord's going to make it to where when you drink, you're just going to think more and more upon the horrible reality that you're really in. It's not going to give you that comfort or that escape that you really truly need, man, in that time. You see, the only escape and the only comfort is in Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, man. Let me get that real fast. Then I'm about to close it up. Gotta get ready for slavery. Here we go. This is Romans chapter 15, verse 4. It says, for whatsoever things were written aforetime were written for our learning, that we through patience and comfort of the scriptures might have hope. You see? That's where our hope is in the things that are written aforetime and the things that are written in the scriptures, man. Our deliverance, our salvation, knowing that there's going to be a provision made for the elect. Knowing that, the things that are coming upon this earth is mainly being prepared for the wicked and not the elect. Lord willing, we're part of that number. This is why we're making our bodies a living sacrifice. This is why we're coming out here week in and week out, giving you warning from Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua. Coming out here on the front lines, putting our lives in peril, putting our lives in jeopardy, man. Risking everything that we have in order to come out here and to do the will of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua and to speak unto our people and to give you that warning from Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua, man. You see? So that we can be saved and delivered, man. That our hope is, that what we're out here doing is not going to be in vain, and that we're going to have our reward for coming out here and giving up everything for Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, man, and making sure that, you know, we're going to be delivered in our children and our wives, you know, in our households, man. But the rest of you Jake out here, forget about it, man. Hey, the warning has went out. You Jake didn't listen, so now therefore, you're gonna have to, you know, have to deal with it, man. Let me get this last one, and then I'm gonna close it. And I'm gonna get up out of here. This is the 2nd Ezra 15 and 14. It says, wait. Here we go. This is 2nd Ezra chapter 15, verse 1. It says, Behold, speak now in the ears of my people the words of prophecy, which I will put in thy mouth, saith the Lord, and cause them to be written in paper, for they are faithful and true. See? So everything we're out here saying is faithful and true. Even all the hell and the chaos that's about to come is faithful and true. You see? It says, Fear not the imagination against thee, and let not the incredulity of them trouble you that speak against thee. So we ain't worried about what you niggas got to say. All your scoffing and your mocking. Because we know that the words of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai are true. And everything the Lord say he's going to do and execute it perfectly, man. It says, For all the unfaithful shall die in their unfaithfulness. Point blank period, man. It says, Behold, saith the Lord, I will bring plagues upon the world, the sword, famine, death, and destruction. For wickedness have exceedingly polluted the whole earth, and their hurtful works are fulfilled. Therefore saith the Lord, I will hold my tongue no more as touching their wickedness, which they profanely commit, neither will I suffer them in those things in which they wickedly exercise themselves. Behold, the innocent and righteous blood crieth unto me, and the souls of the just complain continually. That's what we're out here doing. We're the ones complaining continually, man. We're the ones out here crying and sighing for all of the wickedness and the abominations and the filthiness that's going on in this world, man. We're the only ones praying for a true judgment to come down, for a righteous kingdom to be established, for the Lord to come back and to correct all of this shit, man. You see? It says, And therefore saith the Lord, I will surely avenge them and receive unto me all the innocent blood from among them. It says, so, you know, that's what we're out here doing, man. We're out here telling you what's going to happen because it's faithful and true. All right? And the Lord is about to visit upon all of our people, 2/3 of our people that are wicked, man, that are caught up in this world, that don't want to repent, that you know, that have received benefits, but you loathe the laws of the Most High, you scoff and mock and talk shit at his prophets. The Lord's about to he's about to come down upon you, man. And he's going to use Esau, Edom, so-called white man you love so much that you want to save so bad to do it, man. You see? And we warned you and we are warning you and telling you that these days are coming, and now we're at the very time where these things are about to be established, and this devil is about to fulfill these things, man. And 2/3 of you Jakes, you're going to be finished and you're through, and there's going to be no hope for you when these things happen. Because we warned you and you refused to hearken, so therefore you're going to have to eat of the wrongs and all the wrongs of your doings, man, in these times to come. And it's out here, man. It's just about that time, you know. And a lot of you Jake are going to be caught up in it to your own destruction, man. So, you know, I'm going to close it up there. Got to get ready to go to slavery, man. So, you know, with that, Lord willing, this was edifying. I'm going to give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakudash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone that rule well. And peace and blessings be multiplied on all you brethren, preaching his word in all sincerity and truth. Shalom.